Imagine this. You spot a spider in your backyard. It's a sunny afternoon, and you're out enjoying the fresh air. Suddenly, you notice a tiny creature crawling on the grass. Your first instinct might be to squash it, but let's take a moment to think about this little spider. It's small, maybe even kind of cute. Its delicate legs move gracefully, and it seems harmless. Yet for some, the sight of a spider can trigger an intense reaction. This reaction isn't just about the spider itself, but what it represents in our minds. But instead of grabbing a shoe, you call in a nuclear strike. This might sound extreme, but it's a perfect metaphor for how our bodies sometimes respond to perceived threats. Imagine the chaos and destruction that would follow such an overreaction. That's essentially what happens with allergies. Our immune system, designed to protect us, overreacts to harmless things as if they were major threats. This overreaction can cause a range of symptoms from mild discomfort to severe, life-threatening conditions. Allergies are like a case of mistaken identity. Our immune system, which is supposed to defend us against harmful invaders like bacteria and viruses, sometimes gets it wrong. It mistakes harmless substances like pollen or pet dander for dangerous enemies. Our bodies are incredibly complex, and sometimes they misinterpret signals, leading to unnecessary and often uncomfortable reactions. These reactions can range from sneezing and itching to more severe responses like anaphylaxis. It's like our defense system is on high alert, mistaking a feather for a falling meteorite. This heightened state of alert can be exhausting and frustrating, especially when the triggers are all around us in our everyday environment. Consider common allergens like pollen, dust mites, and pet dander. These are substances we encounter regularly, yet for those with allergies, they can turn a simple walk in the park or a visit to a friend's house into a challenging experience. Managing allergies often requires a combination of avoidance strategies and medications. Antihistamines, decongestants, and corticosteroids are commonly used to alleviate symptoms. In severe cases, individuals may need to carry an epinephrine auto-injector to counteract life-threatening reactions. Consulting with an allergist can help identify specific triggers and develop a personalized treatment plan. Allergy testing, such as skin prick tests or blood tests, can pinpoint the substances causing the reactions. Immunotherapy or allergy shots can gradually desensitize the immune system to these allergens. Beyond medications and treatments, maintaining a healthy lifestyle can also play a role in managing allergies. A balanced diet, regular exercise, and stress management can strengthen the immune system and reduce the severity of allergic reactions. While allergies can be a significant inconvenience, understanding and managing them can help individuals lead a more comfortable and enjoyable life. By recognizing the triggers and taking proactive steps, it's possible to minimize the impact of allergies and enjoy the beauty of the world around us. Allergies can be triggered by a surprising variety of things. From the air we breathe to the food we eat, allergens are all around us. They can be found in the most unexpected places, lurking in our homes, workplaces, and even in nature. These tiny triggers can cause a range of reactions from mild discomfort to severe, life-threatening conditions. Understanding what causes these reactions is the first step in managing them effectively. Pollen, dust mites, pet dander, certain foods. These are just a few examples of common culprits. Each of these allergens has its own unique way of interacting with our bodies. Pollen, for instance, is a fine powder released by plants during their reproductive cycle. Dust mites are tiny creatures that thrive in our homes, feeding on dead skin cells. Pet dander consists of tiny, even microscopic flecks of skin shed by cats, dogs, rodents, birds, and other animals with fur or feathers. Certain foods, like peanuts, contain proteins that can trigger an immune response in some people. What's fascinating and sometimes frustrating is how these seemingly innocuous substances can send our immune systems into a frenzy. The immune system is designed to protect us from harmful invaders like bacteria and viruses, but in the case of allergies, it mistakenly identifies harmless substances as threats. This misidentification leads to the release of chemicals like histamine, which cause the symptoms we associate with allergic reactions. These symptoms can range from sneezing and itching to more severe reactions like anaphylaxis, which can be life-threatening. It's like having microscopic ninjas hiding everywhere, waiting to set off an alarm in your body. These allergens are so small that they can easily go unnoticed until they trigger a reaction. For some people, even a tiny amount of an allergen can cause a significant response. This is why it's so important to identify and avoid allergens whenever possible. In some cases, allergy testing can help pinpoint the specific substances that trigger reactions, allowing for more targeted management strategies. One person might sneeze uncontrollably at the sight of a cat, experiencing symptoms like a runny nose, itchy eyes, and congestion. This is because their immune system reacts to proteins found in the cat's skin cells, urine, and saliva. Even if the cat is not present, these proteins can linger in the environment, causing ongoing symptoms for those who are sensitive, while another breaks out in hives after eating peanuts. This type of reaction is known as a food allergy, and it occurs when the immune system mistakenly identifies certain proteins in food as harmful. The body then releases chemicals that cause symptoms like hives, swelling, and in severe cases, anaphylaxis. Managing food allergies often requires strict avoidance of the offending food and carrying emergency medication, such as an epinephrine auto-injector, in case of accidental exposure. Allergic reactions can happen incredibly fast. 1 minute, you're fine, the next you're sneezing, itching, or struggling to breathe. This rapid response is a testament to the power and speed of our immune system. Imagine a sudden downpour. That's your immune system flooding your body with chemicals like histamine to fight off the perceived invader. These chemicals, while well-intentioned, are responsible for the uncomfortable symptoms we experience during an allergic reaction. Our ancient enemy, the Wriggling Truth. To understand allergies, we need to travel back in time. For millennia, our ancestors battled parasitic worms, a constant threat to their health. These worms were masters of invasion, sneaking into bodies and wreaking havoc. Our immune systems evolved to combat these invaders, developing a powerful arsenal of weapons to fight them off. This ancient battle, fought over countless generations, shaped our immune responses in profound ways. Immune System 101, Battling the Worm. The human body is a marvel of biological engineering, equipped with a sophisticated defense system designed to protect us from a myriad of threats. One of the most fascinating battles it wages is against parasitic worms, which can invade our bodies and wreak havoc if left unchecked. When a parasitic worm enters the body, our immune system kicks into gear. These worms, often microscopic in size, can enter through various means such as contaminated food, water, or even through the skin. Once inside, they aim to settle in and start their life cycle, but our immune system has other plans. Specialized cells identify the intruder and release a barrage of chemicals, including histamine. These cells, known as eosinophils and mast cells, are like the body's alarm system. They detect the presence of the worm and immediately signal for reinforcements by releasing these chemicals. This chemical cocktail helps to flush out the worm, often causing inflammation and discomfort in the process. Inflammation is a double-edged sword. While it helps to isolate and attack the parasite, it also causes symptoms like redness, swelling, and pain. This is the body's way of creating a hostile environment for the worm. Think of it like this: your body builds a dam, inflammation, to trap the worm. This dam is made up of various immune cells and proteins that surround the parasite, preventing it from moving freely and causing more damage. Then releases a torrent of water, histamine, to wash it away. Histamine increases the permeability of blood vessels, allowing more immune cells to flood the area and attack the worm. This process can be quite intense, often leading to symptoms like itching and increased mucus production. It's a messy but effective defense mechanism. The immune system's response to parasitic worms is a testament to its complexity and efficiency. While the symptoms can be uncomfortable, they are a sign that your body is actively fighting off the invader. So the next time you feel a bit under the weather, remember that your immune system is hard at work, battling the worm. Friendly fire when the body attacks itself. Now imagine this same powerful defense system mistaking a harmless pollen grain for a dangerous worm. That's essentially what happens in an allergic reaction. The immune system, primed for battle, overreacts to a harmless substance, triggering the same cascade of defenses as it would against a real threat. It's like your body is throwing a punch in the dark. It's trying to protect you, but it's misidentified the enemy, leading to unintended consequences.